MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Tigers and the Marlins. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shaw. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just a win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that can put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy could certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. Starting in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. The count 2-1. And a swing and a miss there. Its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball. And a pitch. Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And here it comes. In the air, out towards left center. Carrera makes the grab, one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Calls it in, and there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Next pitch is outside. Two outs. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient.
Paid off. And now it's Juan Soto. 2 down, nobody on. That clips the corner. And now the lefty. This one's smoked on its way out of here. A massive home run. That's his 3rd home run of the series. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up the ballpark.
2 outs, nobody on. Next to hit, Ketel Marte. Up and in, 2-1.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered the foul. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in Game 4 of this ALDS. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two. In the air, left side. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Next offering is in for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and it's 2-zip. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy, and starting in this one, Luis Castillo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Bottom of the first, here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
His swing is so good, it's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The line of the pitch. That one inside, and the count is 2-2. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. Big swing and a miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is. And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. we're back. Top of the second. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be. It's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And now Teoscar. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. To the running track, makes the catch.
Yeah, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 outs, base is empty. Gary Sanchez will hit next. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball. Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's a full count. Ellie De La Cruz up next. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So the batting order turns over. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now.
1 ball.
Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch misses way outside. Two outs. Now, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Acuna now. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Now this is in the air down the line. Tatis after it. He's got it. And there's one down. Emerson Pereira now at the plate. 1 out, base is empty. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. Throws to first in time.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland, and man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
This to center field. Rodriguez settles under it and makes the grab. And that'll do it. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. New inning getting started, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. This is outside, 2-1.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Pereira makes the grab. One away.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
In for a strike. 1 and 2. And another ball.
2-2.
A line to the pitch. That's out to center field. On his way over. Grabs it on the run. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle, gets to it with a slide. Gathers it close, and they cut it out. As we go to the last of the third, and now it's Keibert Ruiz. And the right-hander deals. And now 2 balls and a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here's Orlando Garcia. And he can't make the play. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Batting up, the third baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Two outs. Fought off foul. On the ground to third. Zips it across. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Game 4 of the division series. Ketel Marte up to the plate. The pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And safely with a double, his second of the day.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that one.
So man aboard, Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. The pitch. That's off the mark. And now 3 balls and a strike. Man at second. Line drive, and it goes just foul.
Just a matter of inches from picking up an RBI base hit and maybe a double in the process. That was barely foul.
see another payoff pitch. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 4. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And here is Devers. The pitch. And now 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Late that time, it's strike 2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
At the belt and fires. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And he deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. There's a swing and a drive. And out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Eduardo Rodriguez departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Antonio Senzatella on the pitch out of the pen here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Gary Sanchez now. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. The pitch. There goes the runner. And a foul ball. Already 3 runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. Fly ball down the line. Flying after this one. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. And the pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Pereira sizes this one up. No trouble here. Picks it away for the out. 2-away down. Now here is Julio Rodriguez. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Bounce to the right side. They get the force, and that's the 3rd out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Bottom of the 4th, Jose Altuve up to hit here.
The designated hitter, Jose Altuve. Altuve.
One and two now. Altuve waits. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Righty to the plate. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Here comes a pitch. He goes down looking.
Well, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
So digging in, Jackson Chourio. Falling behind 2-1.
You know, Boog, the true measure of a team usually reveals itself in these moments. Is this offense going to roll over, or will they fight back to keep their season alive? It's not going to be easy, but I want to see them compete until the final out. Their fans definitely deserve it.
Around first, heading for two. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
That was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
One out, runner at second. Luis Arraez stands in. On the ground to the left. Fires over to first. And there are 2 outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And the righty deals. Acuna started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and James Kingsley says he won around. Man on second, 2 down. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Little Tony on that fastball is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Sanchez gathers, throws. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Ready now for the 5th inning. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Leading off for the Tigers, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Late on that fastball.
And it only does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That misses. It's 2-2. Movement in the bullpen. Jose Suarez, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Righty delivers. Good chase that time. Battling here as he fouls it away. Kicks and fires. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. No swing, that's ball 4. He walked him.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
On Soto now. The 1-2. Misses. It's a strikeout. And at first, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Guerrero leads off first with one away. There's a strike. And a pitch. On the ground, a second, might be two. Over to Arcia. That's one. And that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Tigers lead it 5-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Everson Pereira. The 1-1. Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. One up, one down.
Now back, first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
And now it's Wilmer Flores.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. And a couple of quick outs.
Now back, the catcher, Hebert.
2 outs, base is empty. Hebert Ruiz getting ready to hit. Just missed.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
This one in the air right field. Tatis sizing this one up, and that ends the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. The Dominican Republic on top 5-0. And we're back. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And it is 2-1. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Suarez, the left-hander, up and throwing. And that one hammered. Pereira going back. Holds it in on a warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. One down, base is empty. Got it for the play.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flash. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Outside, ball 2. Swings through that.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Tigers on top here, 5-0. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. The line to the pitch. On the ground, right side. Oh, he gloves it to his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Now the third baseman, Andres Jimenez. There's a strike.
One ball. Strike.
Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Out. Number 2.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
2 outs, runner at first. And now here is Jackson Chorial. Kicks and deals. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. On the move. Makes the catch, inning over. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Pedro Avila.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And Gary Sanchez at the plate.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Here's a 1-1. And another ball.
2-1.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Now here is Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Man at second. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Late here in game 4. The pitch is there, and one away. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. You talked about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And a pitch. That one not close. And the count is even, 2-2. On the ground, right side, Arias. On to first. Rodriguez out of the play. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. Right-handed reliever.
T-ball, be straight.
Hit hard. Should be extra bases. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 6-0. Guerrero into second, and he's got it covered.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
And it's scored position with 2 away. Now it's the DH, Juan Soto. Left-hand hitter waits. On the outside corner, that's strike 2. And that skips into dirt. That one misses, and the count's full. Ketel Marte to bat next. Base hit. Guerrero coming home. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Ketel Marte. And another ball. The 2-1. There's the strike at the knees.
T-ball, be straight.
Next pitch is inside. 3-2 now. Fernando Tatis Jr. hitting on deck circle. And a 3-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. The Dominican Republic have the advantage, 7-0. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. The line to kick the pitch. Swung on, belted. And that one becomes property of the beast. It just got out of here. And they're on the board. It's 7-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
So up next, Everson Pereira. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Upstairs.
2-2.
Got him swinging.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. He did a nice job right there.
2 down, nobody on. To the right side, Marte gathers and throws to first. Out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Suarez. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
The right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
The wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
The wind and the pitch. That one almost got him. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Not pulled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And now the lefty fouls one off. 2-2. And another ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 30 warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Quijada, the left-hander, also throwing. The pitch. On the ground. Arcia whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down here at the top of the 8th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. That one way inside. Next offering is downstairs. Gary Sanchez waits on deck. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Counts full, 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And here it comes. Slice to right. And a 3-0 to make the grab. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Yohan Duran.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Hebert Ruiz.
The catcher, Hebert Ruiz.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Way outside, 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. Devers settles underneath it. And there's 1-1.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Orlando.
Down to shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Goes down, swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Man, what a luxury as a pitcher to be able to hold a triple-digit fastball in your back pocket, not show it at all during an at-bat. Hitter's got no chance when you break it out. Then he just reaches back and just absolutely blows smoke by the opponent. He's got to feel good out there on the mound, and they're probably baffled at the plate.
Movement in the bullpen. Yimi Garcia, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Now one miss. Jose Altuve in the on-deck circle. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And he walked him.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
The pitch. And that's just foul. At the belt and fires. And that just misses. Two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Got him looking. That ends the frame. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Quijada. So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. That's in there. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And here is Julio Rodriguez. And he deals. Swings through that one.
1 ball. You strike.
Snap throw to first. De La Cruz back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Ground ball could be 2. 1 and second. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. the next to hit. Just missed. Kicks and fires to third, and that one finds its way through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So a man aboard. Juan Soto will hit next. In the air, left field. Pereira makes the catch, and that'll do it. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. One more shot coming up. Bottom of the 9th on deck. The Tigers with the lead, 7-1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Yimi Garcia.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Now Jackson Choria.
The center fielder.
And a 1-1. Got back our way, and that's out of play. Right-hander kick steals. Balance, and that got the pitcher. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now they'll hustle out to check on it. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
He's 2 outs away. And now it's going to be Luis Arias. Next offer in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. That's a little bit low.
3-2.
Out to short, De La Cruz. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back, right fielder. Ronald Acuna Jr.
So they're down to their final out. Ronald Acuna Jr. digs in now. 2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. One strike away. And another ball.
2-2.
Next offering way off the plate. Everson Pereira up next. Two outs. And that is it. They are headed for the ALCS.
Well, a really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations. Get ready for the ALCS.
Stands our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 7.